There is a wonderful American expression, which is to half-ass something. And as the great philosopher Ron Swanson said, you should always whole-ass something, never half-ass something. To half-ass something is basically to do something with a minimal amount of effort and pride. You're just getting it done. And if you want to see a perfect example of half-assing, all you have to do is look at the brand new American edition covers to the James Bond books, which are going to be launched in May. Take a look at them, and if you open up the dictionary and look up half-ass, this is what you'll see. Hi guys, it's me, and I'm back with another video about the estate of Ian Fleming again. I don't mean to be harping on about the stuff that they're doing, the choices that they're making right now, but 2023 is an important year. It's 70 years since Casino Royale by Ian Fleming was first published in the UK. And I know that the estate of Ian Fleming is doing a lot of stuff in the UK. You know, they've got some new covers for the books. They've actually taken ownership of the rights of Ian Fleming's books, and they're going to be published by Ian Fleming Publications rather than another traditional publisher, which is really exciting stuff. But we here in America are not getting that same level of attention. In fact, we're getting a level of attention which is quite shocking, actually. On Saturday, the estate of Ian Fleming sent out an email, a beautifully written email, as if it was coming from Moneypenny, and announced the new covers for the James Bond books in America that are being published by William Morrow, which is an imprint of HarperCollins. And they announced the covers. And I took one look at the covers, and I was like, what the hell is this? So they showed us 3 covers, and I got them going, some examples of them so you can actually see them here. And the problem is, these covers are garbage. I mean, they are absolute literal garbage. And I don't like saying that because, you know, I don't like crapping on other people's creative work. But the thing is, these are not creative works. Like, I design book covers. I'm pretty good at designing book covers. I design my own book covers, and I also design book covers for other people. I know about designing book covers. I know about how book covers should be put together and formatted in order to be commercially successful. And I take one look at the book covers that the American edition of the Ian Fleming books have, and I'm in awe of how half-assed they are. It is 3 lines of text and a clipping mask attached to a stock image. And my friend Josh Gay down in Australia, he pointed out that the Moonraker edition, for example, the stock image of a rocket is taken from the first page of adobestock.com. So there could not be less effort put into the covers for the American editions of these books. And I just want to know why. I just want to know why. Why are the estate of Ian Fleming marking the 70th anniversary of the release of James Bond books with these terrible half-assed covers in the United States? And I think I know the answer. It's because there's this weird thing that continues in traditional publishing of the UK market and the American market being like completely different planets. And it's weird for me as a successful self-published author. You know, I've sold 68,000 copies of my books. I've reached 320,000 readers through Kindle Unlimited. And it's weird to me to see the legacy of traditional publishing be continued in such a pointless way. It's like, this is 2023. We have digital publishing. We have social media networks that span the world. Everything goes on simultaneously. So for the estate of Ian Fleming to give so little attention and effort to American consumers in this very, very important year boggles my mind. I mean, why do we have these crappy covers? These covers are crap. I mocked up one of these covers in 15 minutes, and 11 minutes of that was spent trying to find a font that looked vaguely the same. I mean, it's 3 lines of text. First one has a generic standard default gradient from Adobe Photoshop. These 2 have another completely standard gradient from Adobe Photoshop, and then the 007 bit is, you know, you've got to put together some text and create a clipping mask and paste a stock photograph behind it. But that's it. It literally takes 15 minutes to make these covers. And they look like it takes 15 minutes to make these covers. And it's like, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you making so little effort to the American market? Is it because we don't buy books? I mean, last year we had the Bond book club throughout the year, and Bond fans were buying Bond books. And the American market is a huge market for Bond fans. And so it seems really stupid just to give no time and attention to the American market whatsoever in this important year. I mean, you might argue, okay, they're going to re-release the books with the new UK covers in America in March of next year, 2024, which is the 70th anniversary of the American release of Casino Royale. But why do you need to separate that? Why can't you just celebrate 70 years and actually make some kind of effort? Why is nobody making an effort about the Bond brand? I mean, we've got Barbara Broccoli saying now that casting decisions haven't even been made. There's no script for the new James Bond movie, even though it's been 4 years since they wrapped No Time to Die. And now you've got the estate of Ian Fleming. First of all, they're talking about rewriting the James Bond books, certain passages of the James Bond books, which is like a terrible decision. But also, they're just doing the bare minimum to serve as American Bond fans in terms of the books. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Look at all the beautiful covers for the old vintage James Bond books. I mean, I love them. This cover for Goldfinger, isn't it brilliant? For Your Eyes Only. And there are Bond fans out there in the Bond community who make covers, who do mock cover art. Why didn't you reach out to some of them and maybe get them to be involved in creating the new covers? Okay, if you've got new covers for the UK editions, why didn't you do them for the American editions at the same time? Even if that's not the case, why didn't you spend more than 15 minutes designing these covers? Why do these covers look like such garbage? What is going on? Like, we as Bond fans want to support Bond. We want to support the estate of Ian Fleming. I made a video about how excited I was that the estate of Ian Fleming had reclaimed the rights to Fleming's books and had, decided to republish them as Ian Fleming Publications. That's exciting. That's cool. What's going on with the American market? Is it maybe because the rights in America don't get passed back to the estate of Ian Fleming for another year? Possibly. I don't know. But even if that's the case, why are these covers just so unconscionably bad? It's like HarperCollins is one of the big 5 publishers, and they could do more than just this hot garbage. And why don't they? I think that's it. I'm just really frustrated because I want to know why the estate of Ian Fleming is making such a half-assed run of things in America. And, maybe if they explain it, we can cut them some slack. Maybe if it's like, oh, we don't actually get the rights to the books back in America for another year, I could be like, okay, I understand that. But you can't just send an email and expect us to be like, ooh, look how exciting these covers are, when the covers are the most half-assed stuff I've ever seen in my life. So, yeah. I would love to find out more. I would love to know what is going on behind the scenes at the estate of Ian Fleming. We, as Bond fans, want to support you. Make choices that enable us to support you. Okay? That's my advice to you. And if you can do that, then we are going to be there with bells on. The Bond fans always step up and always support. But you have to give us the opportunity to do that. Right, that's my little rant over. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you don't agree with me, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have a window into the estate of Ian Fleming and know what's going on, let us know in the comments down below. We all want to know. But until then, I'll be back with another video. Stay cool. I'm Roland Hume. I've sold 67,000 copies of my books. If you want to find out how I did it, I've got a link right here you can click. And otherwise, don't forget to subscribe. I've got more videos coming soon. Thank you.